Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's McCain in at the 2. And for the Bucks, as always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Lopez. In at the 5, down low. Some crafty veterans on both of these rosters, Clark. How do you see that impacting the game?
Well, B.A., it's going to lead to some high-level basketball. You've got a roster full of high IQ players. They know what it takes to get W's. I'm very much looking forward to this matchup because of that.
Now here's Maxey. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. It's Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Lopez passes to Middleton. Back to Lopez. No good on the 3. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, B.A. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Now here's George. He played a great game against Indiana. Hits the trifecta.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
This one for 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Throws it up high. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it.
First in shooting percentage, and they've been strong defensively. They're 3rd in the league in steals this season. You can't relax against them. They're looking to force mistakes and cause turnovers on every possession.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. And it's Lillard, that time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Lillard's got 5.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Pass to McCain. Maxey with a screen on Jackson. And here's Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Wow! Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Middleton from the outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Maxey with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And George with the jam.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Oh, my goodness! A ridiculous slam!
Yeah!
That was nice.
Insane throwdown right there.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
For 3, George. The rebound by Jackson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back to Antetokounmpo. 34 seconds left to play in the first. Lopez for 3. Pure from three-point range. And that ties it up.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Out left to the wing. Here's McCain, defended by Jackson. Maxey against Lillard. Left side Maxey, over Lillard. Philadelphia with another miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Tie game in Milwaukee. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, they've got Eric Gordon, Kyle Lowry out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward.
I've got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
And the shot goes down.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
76ers trail by 3. Lowry outside. Embiid a screen on Lillard. And here's Lowry from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. The shot by Lillard, no good. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Embiid with it. Portis picks him up. Pulls it in from the elbow. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
Relentless is a word to describe Lowry. He is a wrecking ball of a guard.
Portis a screen. The 3. Sinks the tray.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
76ers trail by 4. Martin, left side. To the inside, Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Trent goes in. And here's Green from the arc. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. Pass to Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Bobby Portis.
You know, you can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's McCain. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Shoots from the baseline. Embiid misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Prince against Maxey. Prince down low. The rebound by Maxey. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. The steal. In transition, here they come. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And Maxey is especially dangerous in these situations. When he has room to run, good luck stopping him.
Trent with it, picked up by Embiid. Portis down low. Green, the pass to Wright. And another miss by Milwaukee. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Martin, back to George. Now here's Martin. Fires for 3. McCain's shot is off.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now Embiid from the arc. Oh, book it. Embiid, a triple.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end.
Timeout.
Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And the 76ers making a change here. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks.
Attention fans, now at the court is your hot squad. Get loud.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Nails it from 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's McCain. No points so far. Shot clock at 5. Here's Martin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
From deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Bucks on top. They lead by 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes, but if you look up and down this list, you see some of the most athletic guys in the world at any sport.
Yeah, there's a beauty to just watching these guys fly. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Middleton in at the three. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Martin. Lets it go from deep. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Oh, look at Giannis power in.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 14 points for the game.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Dave makes his move. It's Middleton on the wing. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton with a screen on Martin. And Giannis with the jam.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Knocks down the long J.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Maxey against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Three-pointer. Hits the three-pointer. Jackson's got himself on the board with a three there.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Embiid from outside. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
76ers trail by 7. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable. Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Prince is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wright comes in for Chris Middleton. Green's checked in for Jackson. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Lillard. Now here's Embiid. He's got 17. Pass to McCain. Rebounded by Green.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
76ers trail by 7. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Drummond comes in for Embiid, and it's Oubre in for Martin. The Bucks leading by 5. Portis a screen. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. Back to Trent. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
Here's McCain. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. McCain's got 5.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Portis a screen. Trent with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Oubre with a steal. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Drummond. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's McCain, guarded by Trent. For the tie. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Portis. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Portis has gotten his second bucket of the game. Maxey passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Another day, another chance at the rim for Drummond. This is where he likes to do his best eating.
Portis a screen. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Kyle Lowry out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. Here's Council, defended by Portis. Here's Lowry. That one a little long.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Jackson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Allie, thank you. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Antetokounmpo surveys. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. Martin, he's checked in for Jackson.
Coming out on the floor for the 76ers.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Embiid, a screen on Lopez. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Lopez with it. Martin picks him up. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Oubre finds Lowry. Martin a screen. Lowry against Middleton. 5 on the clock. Pass to Martin. Here's Lowry. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Milwaukee leading by 6. Lillard with the ball. Antetokounmpo, left side. Shot from the low post is good. Antetokounmpo has got 17 points here in the second half.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Here's George. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Antetokounmpo has got 8 here in this quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking the back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Embiid against Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 33 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Martin misses.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Embiid against Lopez. Embiid misses. The Bucks leading by 10. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Back to Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Martin. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. But on Martin.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Lillard against Maxey. Martin with a screen on Lillard. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 37.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And they recover it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And George with the jam. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.